Taurus. Today we're going to look at June 25th, 2025, and that's the new moon in Cancer. We're going to look at Taurus sun, moon, and rising with specific messages for each. We'll look at numerology and astrology and the tarot cards, and we'll end the reading with advice for your sign. And in the description box below, I have links for meditations for each of these tarot cards that I drew for you today. So let's start with numerology, and the number for that day is 22. The number 22 is a master builder. It's a number of great responsibility, vision, and grounded action. It's about turning your dreams into tangible form with patience, clarity, and strategy. For Taurus, this is a rare energetic match. Slow, practical magic that wants real-world results and lasting legacy. So today, you might feel a powerful urge to start a big project, like launch a course, buy property, or lay the groundwork for a 5-year plan. You're thinking long-term, with an eye towards stability and legacy. It's not a sprint, it's a foundation setter. Now let's look at astrology. And so we're going to start with, get these organized, the moon. It's a new moon in Cancer, and it lights up your 3rd house. So it's going to talk about communication and learning and community and your everyday environment. It's a cosmic green light to redefine how you express yourself and what you want to learn or share with the world. Now the sun and the moon are both in Cancer. That's the 3rd house, your 3rd house. So it's going to talk about learning and siblings and the neighborhood. It's a great time to initiate writing projects, upgrade communication skills, or reach out to siblings and close contacts. Your voice matters. Use it intentionally. So you might feel called to start a journaling habit, or sign up for a class, or launch a blog, or even a newsletter. Your words are your magic wand today. Then we got Mercury, and Mercury is in Leo, your 4th house. That's going to talk about home and emotional security. So thoughts are focused on personal history and emotional roots. You might feel extra expressive about family stories or feel nostalgic. So you could reconnect with an old childhood friend or finally tell a parent something that's been weighing on you. Venus is also in your 4th house. That's love at home. So Venus brings warmth and beauty into your domestic space. You might feel inspired to redecorate, to express affection at home, or host a heartfelt gathering. So maybe a cozy night in becomes deeply healing, or you may suddenly rearrange your space to reflect the new vision of you. Mars is in Taurus, your 1st house. That's going to talk about identity and drive and personal energy. So you're focused on building yourself up. Mars here wants slow but steady results, so don't rush. Build momentum intentionally. So you commit to a new health routine, or you assess your boundaries, or you finally make a decision that's been hanging for weeks. You're moving at your pace, in your power. So let's look at the tarot cards. And the first one I pulled for you was the Emperor. And the Emperor talks about structure and authority and foundation. So the Emperor speaks to stability and control and the power of taking charge. He asks you to step into leadership with clear boundaries and wisdom. So you might take control of a chaotic situation, whether that's at work or at home, or even just emotionally. Maybe you finally sit down and reorganize your finances, establish a household routine, or declare your authority in a collective project. You realize you are the structure you've been waiting for. So here's your advice. Don't shy away from being the responsible one. Use structure and confidence as your tools to empower today. Then the second one I pulled is the King of Cups. And that talks about emotional maturity and compassionate leadership. So the King of Cups is deeply emotional, but he doesn't let feelings drown him. He rules with calm compassion. He leads with the heart and with the head. So you could find yourself comforting someone else while managing your own emotions skillfully. Maybe a friend comes to you in crisis and you offer support without absorbing their pain. Or perhaps you make a different decision, not from fear, but from calm, loving clarity. So here's your advice. Lead with compassion, not reactivity. Emotional control isn't suppression, it's mastery. And then we have the Fool. Am I in? Yeah. The Fool talks about new beginnings and a leap of faith and a fresh start. The Fool is the first spark, the innocent dreamer who steps forward without needing to know the whole path. He's a brave breath of life at the start of a new adventure. So you might feel inspired to start something brand new without all details nailed down, whether it's a creative project or a move or a new relationship or a mindset shift. Something fresh is calling you. Maybe it's scary, maybe it's exhilarating, but that's the Fool's domain. So your advice, say yes to the journey, even if you don't have it all figured out. Trust your gut. The path will unfold beneath your feet. So now let's talk about Taurus sun, moon, and rising. So Taurus sun, boop, your identity is undergoing a quiet but powerful evolution. You're being asked to balance responsibility, which is the Emperor, with emotional leadership, which is the King of Cups, while staying open to unknown beginnings, the Fool. It's a day to take yourself seriously and joyfully. So you may take the lead on something important, like a family issue or creative vision, and do it from a place of grounded love. A surprising new opportunity may show up once you start taking control of everything. Taurus moon. Your emotional world feels stable but ripe for transformation. So the King of Cups supports your emotional maturity, while the Fool nudges you towards feeling alive again. You're emotionally strong enough to risk joy. So, for example, you may feel safe enough today to open up to someone new or even yourself. Emotional honesty is your superpower. Taurus rising. Your external world may shift into action today, calling on you to embody mature and present leadership, wise emotional expression, and a leap into unknown potential. People look at you now. You have more impact than you realize. So, for example, you're called to be the steady hand in a social group or workspace. By evening, a spark of spontaneity leads to a big yes moment, maybe a last-minute trip or a bold new plan. So here's a summary of this day and what it means to Taurus. So the new moon in Cancer is planting emotional seeds of expression and communication, while the tarot brings a triad of strength and wisdom and bold beginnings. So the Emperor reminds you that it's safe and necessary to take charge. The King of Cups guides you to lead with emotional wisdom and calm, and the Fool invites you to lead into a new chapter without over-planning every detail. Here's the real-life takeaway. Take up space. You're the stable foundation someone else needs, or maybe you've become your own. Let your heart lead with grace, not fear. You do know how to handle this. Say yes to the next adventure. The magic lives on the other side of uncertainty. So here's the advice for Taurus on this day. Build your castle with wisdom, kindness, and the thrill of possibility. Trust the authority within. Speak from the heart and dare to start something magical, even if you don't yet know how it ends. Thank you, Taurus. And I hope to see you in another reading.